Well, many people use dating apps these days as they try to make meaningful connections, but safety can be a major concern with online dating. Once you match with someone, you probably want to know their background before agreeing to meet them.
Yeah, maybe doing a little research yourself. Well, a new bill proposed in the Nevada Legislature could cut down on some of that legwork by creating a free statewide database to search for individuals with a history of domestic violence. Good morning, Las Vegas reporter Shakira Hawkins spoke with the bill's creator about how it could help save time, money, and even lives.
Safety comes at a price, and for many, accessing criminal records can cost hundreds of dollars through background checks or private investigators. But Assembly Bill 162 aims to change that, making this information free and easily accessible to anyone looking to protect themselves. It's a bill sparked by tragedy.
She was 4'11", but she stood 6 feet tall.
Back in 2015, Alessandra Barles was murdered by her ex-boyfriend in San Jose, California, a man who had already served time in a previous attempted murder case. Alessandra's father, Rick Beatty, believes her life might have been spared if that information was easier to find.
This is something that Alessandra would want. It's like, heck yeah, let's make sure nobody else can get killed. How can we do that? It's not what can we do, it's how can we do it and when can we get it done?
Under current law, criminal records for domestic violent offenders are public but difficult to access and takes time. The process forces people to search multiple databases or utilize background check services, which could cost anywhere from $30 to more than $100. Assembly member Toby Urick says this bill would eliminate those barriers in a time when modern online dating has become popular.
What we're trying to do with this bill is make sure that people that need this type of information, that it is available to them when they need it.
The proposed database would be run by Nevada Department of Public Safety. Urick says it's a resource that could save lives, especially for people who can't afford private searches.
Somebody that has means could, for example, hire a private investigation or pay to have a criminal history check done on an individual and would be able to obtain these things. But for individuals that perhaps just don't have those resources to hire a private investigator or to pay for a criminal history check, they don't have those resources to do that. They're left without some information that could prove to be, quite frankly, a life or death situation for them.
But Urick tells me the database comes with a high cost, and that could be one of its main hurdles. Next, the bill faces review by the Ways and Means Committee to determine whether the state can fund it.
Talk with some of our budget folks to see if we're able to allocate some resources to do this one-time cost of making sure that we can get this website up and running.
Assembly Bill 162 still has a long way to go before becoming law, but if passed, it could give everyday people access to criminal history records at no cost, removing the financial barriers to safety. For Good Morning Las Vegas, I'm Shakira Hawkins.